Welcome back to Live on Lakeside. I'm Larry Macon Jr. and today's everyday champion is Larese Purnell. He's a business leader and entrepreneur. He's here to tell us about a huge community event coming soon in downtown Cleveland. Welcome to the show, Larese.
Hey, thanks for having me, Pastor Larry.
No problem, man. So good to have you and so good to see all the great things that you're doing in the community. Tell us a little bit about you. Again, you're our everyday champion. Tell us a little bit about your background and where you come from.
Grew up right here in Cleveland, born and raised in Cleveland, had the opportunity to live in St. Croix, Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Growing up, came back here, had some challenges growing up, raised by a single mother, 2 older siblings, and actually lived in a few homeless shelters.
Wow.
Right here in Cleveland, the downtown area, Broadway area. So definitely, dealt with poverty and some challenges financially growing up. So
you've seen all facets of life.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But I want to tell you, you're not there anymore.
Oh,
because you're helping others.
Absolutely.
And you're doing a great work.
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about what you do in the community.
Based on how I grew up, I've made a commitment in my older years now to give back financially through teaching financial literacy, teaching people how to create legacies for them and their families, to help businesses stick around for, beyond the average that a small business sticks around for. So just making sure that I equip people with tools to help them elevate so they don't go through some of the challenges I saw growing up. So
why are they having these challenges? What are you noticing that these people are going through, you would say?
Shameless plug, my book is called Financial Foundations.
Oh, plug it, man. Tell me about it.
But that's what I feel like people are missing. They're missing the foundational principles, especially when it comes to running a business.
Okay.
They don't know to have that account. They don't know to have good books. They don't know how to handle their taxes. They don't know how to price their items. They don't know how to market the business. So those are some of the things that I'm seeing with, a lot of our businesses right here in our community.
Got you. And I'm hearing in the community, if somebody wants to start a business, they need to know who you are. They need to know who you are. They need to know about your firm.
Yes.
So just tell me a little bit about that. These business owners, entrepreneurs, they need to know you.
Yes, CLE consulting firm. We started last February right here in Cleveland. It's myself and my business partner, Larese Sharp. She's a CPA. It's 4 other full-time accountants. And man, what we do is, again, we bring people in, we educate them. Not only do we set their books up for them and make sure that their taxes are being handled, but we educate them through the process.
Wow.
So without us, they understand how to read a profit and loss, how to read a balance sheet, what a cash flow means. So yeah, man, it really is. We create partnerships. I don't call them clients. Hey, we're your partner. We want to see you grow, because if you grow, then we grow and we stay around as well.
So you're educating, you're empowering people in your community.
Yes.
You're looking at people that have had challenges. Again, with your business people and entrepreneurs that you work with, a lot of them have great visions, but they just don't know where to start or how to start.
You're absolutely right. And for us, and one of the things I say when I'm teaching is, all you're going to do right now is leave your kid a logo. Right. Because you don't own the building you're in. You're leasing all the equipment. You don't own anything that you possess to run that business. So we're trying to create ownership instead of taking people from the renter's mentality to the ownership mentality. Wow. So yeah, man, just again, giving the right tools, educating them, allowing them to be transparent. Right. That's another thing in business. They're afraid to tell the real story. Right. To say, hey, we're struggling. My accounts are overdrawn. I tell them, I'm going to see it regardless. Right. When I look at those statements, I look at those books, I'm going to see everything. If you don't think you're going to tell me, I'm going to find it anyway. So, yeah.
No, that makes sense. And now you have this great event that you do every year.
Yes.
Everybody should already know about it, but we're going to talk about it. Tell me a little bit about your event that you throw every year.
So this year, I'm happy to say we're doing it right here on Public Square. Okay. It's called the Real Black Friday, August 12th, Sunday, August 12th, from 3 to 8 o'clock. Gotcha. And what is promoting minority-owned businesses right here in the Cleveland community. We usually have about 150 business owners there. They have tables, they display food trucks. We have all kinds of activity this year. We're bringing Ray J and his family.
Oh my goodness, you got celebrities
we have celebrity Jeffrey Golden. I mean, the list goes on and on. And we usually see about 5,000 to 6,000 people. Last year we held it at Edgewater Park. Gotcha. And about 7,000 people showed up for it. This year it's going to be right in the middle of the city.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle, man.
Public Square.
That's right.
Everyone should be there. It's on a Sunday.
It's on a Sunday.
August 12th.
Yes, sir.
A great event. You're doing a great work. I'm so happy for what you're doing. Thanks, Larese, for being on this show with us. If you or someone you know are interested in being featured as an everyday champion, visit my website or follow me on social media. So I want to say, Larese, thanks again for being here with us. And that concludes our first segment on Everyday Champions. But before I go, I always want to leave you with something to think about. I like to call it my motivational moment. My question for you today is, what are you doing for others? I don't know what your story is or what you've overcome, but just like Mr. Purnell today, we've all had some difficulties in life that we've had to overcome and come out of. But the question then turns to, did I allow what I went through to make myself bitter, or did I use it as fuel to make me better? Well, today's champion didn't allow what he didn't have in the past to predict what he would later strive for in his future. Becoming your best self, striving to educate, and working to help people less fortunate than yourself in your community is not only the right thing to do, it's the best thing to do. Champions are not measured by what you see on the outside, but the heart that they possess on the inside. They aren't just measured by what they take, but they're measured by what they give. What are you giving today? There's a saying that says, give, and it shall be given to you. Well, that's just my simple message to you, and I hope you receive it today. There's a champion in our community doing some great things, and I want them on this show. So visit me at LarryMaconJr.com to nominate someone, or just head to social media where you can receive some inspiration from me for life, and also add me on your Instagram, your Facebook, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you and partnering to find tomorrow's everyday champion. Live on Lakeside. We'll be right back.